All right, folks, I'm back, and I have completed my lowercase fonts. I've got 5 different fonts. I've got nice variety in them. I've got some sans serif. I got some serif. I have some display fonts. Some that are kind of scripty like this, like look really handwritten like this one and this one. Some that are much more sort of like machiney looking or classic contemporary fonts. All right, so now I'm ready to move on to the next thing. And for this one, we'll do let's go with the number set for this. So I'm going to make a new layer for this. Now, this one starts easy. I'm going to do the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, after that, though, I'm going to go over, and you can see if you look on the right hand side of your keyboard, there's all these symbols, okay? There's the minus sign, the plus sign. There's the brackets underneath that. There's different colons, semicolons, quote marks. What you call those brackets. Now I've gone through all of them, all the symbols once, but just all of our numbers and all of our symbols. If I hold down Shift, they're going to give us a lot more symbols. Okay, so if I'm going back up, if you look at the number 1, it's got the exclamation point. The number 2 has the at symbol. The number 3 has the number symbol. So I'm going to hold down Shift and watch. I'm hitting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. But I'm going to keep holding down Shift and do all those symbols to the right hand side of the keyboard as well. Now, this has got a lot more stuff in it, and this is a large font, so I need to bring this down in size, probably around 175, let's say. Perfect. And I'm going to bring this here. Now, this is one of the fonts I pulled from down here, so I'm going to change this font right away. And do the same thing: variety, serif, sans serif. You'll notice that. Okay, so this is actually good. You see how I just did this Virgo. This is a display font. It doesn't have all the symbols. Some of the display fonts don't do all the symbols. The display fonts are just kind of special for writing like headlines and things like that. We don't use them for body text, but they don't do all the symbols. So I'm not going to use that one. So I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to go find another one. Let's try this guy. Perfect. That one works. So I'm going to make this a little smaller. And I'm going to do the same thing again. Once I get that to fit, there we go. I'm going to duplicate this layer, pull it up, and I'm going to change that font. That one was a sans serif kind of basic looking font. Let's get something that's a little bit more interesting. Let's try, I wonder if this one has the symbols. Nope, that one doesn't have all the symbols, so I'll keep going. A lot of times those display fonts don't, so I'll just keep moving. There's one. That's a cool one that's got all the symbols. So now I'm going to bump this up to 150, probably again 175. And then it's going to be the same thing again, where I'm just going to duplicate that. Again, with the goal being that we have 5 numbers and letter sets, okay? So I will duplicate this layer, pull it up, and look for a new font for that, all right? And that's how you finish up your numbers. You want 5 of those.